How does superrotation occur? Very fast atmospheric flows were observed in Venus and Titan, but the mechanism has not yet been explained. What is the superrotation of Venus? The speed of the ground by the rotation of Venus at the equator is 1.8 meters per second. As shown in Figure 1, the wind speed increases monotonically with higher altitude from the vicinity of the ground. The wind speed of the airflow orbiting the Venus reaches 100 meters per second at the cloud top altitude of 65 kilometers. The direction of rotation on the superrotation is the clockwise. There is no geomagnetic field caused from the inner core of Venus. The charged particles of solar windows possess large kinetic momentum. Those collide to the thick atmospheric molecules facing the Sun of Venus. The relationship between the rotation of the Sun and the superrotation of Venus. The period of Sun's rotation is 25.4 days. The solar wind emits hydrogen ions at the average of 450 kilometers per second with a rotational speed of 2 kilometers per second by the Sun's rotation. As shown in Figure 3, the clouds over the side facing the Sun of Venus are moving in the opposite direction to the rotation of the Sun, as if they were stripped off from the west side to the east side. The charged particles of the solar wind collide with the molecules of the Venus atmosphere. The rotational element moves the air of Venus in a clockwise direction by the mechanism of gears. The effects of Saturn's magnetosphere on Titan. Saturn's magnetosphere is 1.1 million kilometers in the sun-facing area, but extends backward. Therefore, the Titan of 1.2 million kilometers of the orbital radius passes through the magnetosphere during most periods. The rotation of the Titan is about 16 days in the same cycle as the revolution by gravity lock. The magnetosphere orbits at 10.7 hours by the rotation of Saturn. The movement speed of the magnetosphere in the orbit of the Titan 200 kilometers per second. The magnetosphere is rotated by the rotation of Saturn. The magnetic field captures the hydrogen ion. So, charged particle of hydrogen is accelerated by the rotating magnetosphere. Methane is produced by the collision between high-speed hydrogen ions and a solid state of carbon dioxide. The mechanism of Titan's superrotation. The direction of rotation on Titan's superrotation is the same as that of Saturn. That is, the anti-clockwise direction. In the sky of Titan, the wind is measured faster than that on the ground of 12 meters per second, and the peak is 120 meters per second at an altitude of about 120 kilometers. The wind decreases as it approaches the ground. There is a difference of speed on the magnetosphere between Saturn's side and backside. That is 843 meters per second. This difference of the movement causes the superrotation in the anti-clockwise direction. Summary. When charged particles of solar wind collide with the molecules of the atmosphere one after another, it generates a flow of atmosphere. Venus and Titan have a thick atmosphere, and have not own geomagnetic field. So, the explanation that the solar wind directly or indirectly caused the superrotation of the high-speed airflow on Venus or Titan was proposed. Thank you very much for your attention.